This fucking obsession with Latinas. I go to Nicaragua to get my girls. You're a fat. Latinas aren't hot. The only hot Latinas that exist are already in Miami.
So apparently Sneako and Andrew Tate are beefing. This is right off the heels of Andrew Tate taking the fattest L of his entire career by getting beat up by Chase Damore.
Oh my God, bro.
Oh, hell no, man. What the man?
And Sneako finally coming back from his griftathon, and they're fighting over Venezuela. I feel like both of them have, bigger fish to fry. Like Andrew Tate focusing more on, not getting arrested again. And then Sneako, maybe focusing on content that doesn't anger the masses. Because last time I saw Sneako, he was with Clavicular. Someone who has openly said the N-word just to do it. Someone said that Marlon was mogging him and he decided to say, oh, but he's black.
Marlon mocks all of you? Yeah, but he's black. No, he's not. Oh, he's not? Have you seen his parents? Or what? Oh.
And then before that, the last time I saw him was when a video of women propaganda, he got slapped in front of a club in New York, and he runs to Nick Fuentes and Sneako crying like a baby back bitch.
You invited him to your fucking club. You gave him a ticket to the fucking club. Whoa.
Okay, let's get the fuck out of here.
I got punched in the face by this guy.
But yeah, the plot thickens.
Take all their shit. I'm against these long, prolonged boots on the ground, let's launder trillions, thousands of death, bullshit wars, Afghanistan garbage. I'm against that. But I am for efficient imperialism.
And this wasn't the whole clip. I believe the clip was like 2 minutes. Like everything else that he said, like damn near from here on was just like a lot of bullshit. I don't know if he was trolling. I don't know what he had going on that day. He's talking about invading all of South America and shit like that.
Bro, let's take all of it. Let's take Colombia. Let's take Mexico. Let's take all of Europe.
So Sneako responded to Andrew Tate's video and said this: after 10-7, you ridiculed Ben Shapiro for encouraging war from the safe comfort of a podcast studio, and today in Romania, you do the exact same. 100 innocent lives were already lost, with far more to come. Oil isn't extracted overnight. It's not too late to change your stance. And Andrew Tate was not having it and said, this wasn't war. I am anti-war. This was choosing a leader by Black Hawk instead of election rigging to control resource. Welcome to planet Earth. This happens all day, every day. That's why you live in a nice, rich country. You just don't understand how the world works yet. And then he continues by going on a super rant.
So I want to explain to you, without an idealistic, I'm in New York, I make arty-farty stupid videos, someone who actually understands the world. I want to explain to you how the world.
So what? I make arty-farty stupid videos. What do you put on a military helmet and like wave guns around and say war's good? So I'm making videos that are trying to inspire people. You wear a robe and then wave around guns and a helmet and then talk about all the places you want to invade. It's high art. That's what we should be doing with our platform.
And the world at the top works exactly the same as the world at the bottom. How do I know how the world works? Because I grew up around street gangs. And guess what?
Okay, he's a gangster. It's expensive to do this. I don't take gambling deals. I could take a gambling deal. I could sign up there. I see him brag all the time. Oh, I made $300 million this year so far.
All of these gambling deals are actually insane. Duel, stake, rain bet. These are all places where you're gambling online against a computer. It never made sense to me that I will gamble a computer. And then think to myself that this is a fair situation. At least in the casinos, you say I'm putting everything on black. It's up to the universe.
All in on 17 black.
Oh shit, Giggle, you're crazy, man.
17 black. Let's go.
Crazy, dude.
Let it ride.
Wait, what? What?
17 black.
Oh my God. Heck
shit.
yeah. Okay. Yeah, let's go home now.
Let it ride.
Okay, stop, Giggle. Stop. 17 black.
Let it ride.
You can stop now. 17 black. You can stop. Stop.
But I'm leaving it up to ChatGPT? Fuck no. An algorithm? Fuck no. And especially when they don't want me to win. Y'all got life fucked up. I'm not gonna lie. Hard pass.
I could take a gambling deal. I could sign up there. I see him brag all the time. Oh, I made $300 million this year so far. I'm a billionaire. So why are you taking gambling deals after all this? Because that didn't really help me escape the matrix. That didn't help me. Actually, that's why I became so stupid. I signed up for Duel. I thought I was gonna escape the matrix and resist the slave mine, and instead I lost my mortgage on duel.com.
Your whole brand is to escape the matrix and so on and so forth, and you're supporting gambling. I honestly don't think that I would ever support a gambling company, but if you guys ever see me supporting a gambling company, let me get my bag. What are we talking about? You know what I'm saying? Download the app, use the free 50 bucks that they give you, and never use anything else, bro.
And the miracle of all of this to me is that Sneako's crying his eyes out that we decided to depose the leader of a South American nation. As if we haven't deposed the leader of every South American nation since there's been elections, bruv. That's all we ever do. That's why you get to live in New York, in your big ass building. But because we used a helicopter this time, he wants to cry about it, instead of election rigging and dollars, which is how we normally do things. Forget this bullshit about law, about right and wrong.
Forget, like, listen to what he just said. I know maybe we're going in circle, but he just said forget about what's right and wrong. What are you saying? Forget about right and wrong. This is how you're using your influence?
There is no right.
No,
and wrong.
No, there is, actually. There is right and wrong. This isn't a controversial statement, and it's incredible that this is even a talking point. There is right and wrong. You're not supposed to submit to the powers that be.
I think the point that both of them are making is a little more similar than they actually think, because one, Andrew Tate is saying, yo, go in, get the job done, fuck war, fuck trying to do all this, spending a whole bunch of money to do whatever, finish it in a night. Kind of like the US government did.
Don't you need Congress to agree to invade another country, them, and literally kidnap their president? Don't you need to vote on this? Isn't this something that people need to agree upon? Apparently not anymore. And a lot of people think this is really cool. They see the thing as base.
It probably was against some UN guidelines, so honestly it shouldn't have been done in the first place. However, I think that the only reason this slid is because the people in Venezuela are happy. They were so happy to get rid of this nigga. Because Venezuela is supposed to be democratic, and this man was rigging the votes and shit, and you know, he wasn't very democratic, to say the least. And he also allegedly was doing a lot of illegal shit, trying to get drugs to the US and so on and so forth. So because of that, I think Trump might actually get away with a fucking war crime. But when we really look at it, he should not have done that shit. But it is crazy how Venezuela's money is actually worth like literal dog shit. I watched a video of people folding the money and making things out of the money for other people to buy because their money is so worthless at this point.
Convirtió sus millones de bolívares en origamis.
Don't quote me on this one, but I'm pretty sure that I read somewhere that people in Venezuela carry bags of cash just to go to the grocery store because their money is so fucking worthless. Now, was it Maduro's fault? I believe that wasn't the case. I believe he was handed, you know, a country that was already fucking falling apart. But he ain't helped that shit. Do I believe that Venezuela needed to be intervened with if the president was sending drugs to the US and so on and so forth, and they have all this oil, but their currency is worth dog shit? Yes, probably. But do I think it should have been handled like this without the UN's approval, without the approval of Congress and so on and so forth? Probably not. And then on top of that, I don't feel like Trump and the US intervened in order to help Venezuela. I feel like they intervened in order to take control over oil. And that's why I feel like this situation is so murky, because he kind of did a good thing while doing a bad thing. And I don't really know what to feel about it. And honestly, if we just don't impeach this nigga by this point, like, I don't really know what's going on. He's just doing whatever the fuck he wants. They're both slightly right, but also wrong. Sneako's over here trying to virtue signal, while we have Andrew Tate saying that the US has done terrible things before, so, you know, welcome to the world. I don't even know why they're fighting. I don't know what the fuck's going on at this point. There's such a huge gray area here, because yes, we should be doing the right thing, but two, the United States was not made the United States by doing the fucking right thing. This breeds such a great place for two grifters to have a 1 in a million moment grift off. But hey, that's just my opinion. You guys let me know what you guys think. But anyway, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and if nobody told you today, I love you. Peace.